For more than 25 years, the smartest 30 minutes on television. From the campus of Wake Tech Community College, get your crania in gear. It's time to play Brain Game.
Welcome everyone to the Brain Game Playoffs. 16 teams vying for the title of Brain Game Champion. Competing today are Green Level High School and Broughton High School. All right, high fives all around. There we go. In with Green Level. All right, in with Broughton. Good job, you guys. All right. Very nice. Well, hello and welcome to Brain Game, everyone. I'm your host, Mark Roberts. Thank you so much for joining us here at Wake Tech Scott Northern Wake Campus. Let's get this thing started and meet the players. First up, from Broughton High School, we have Michael, Bella, and Owen. That is Broughton High School, everyone. And from Green Level High School in Cary, we have Ansh, Abby, and Antonio. That is Green Level, everyone. Remember, in Brain Game, each team will get first crack at 3 questions in each category. Correct answers in Brain Game earn you 20. Incorrect, we take 20 away. If a team can't answer a question, they can pass, so the other team should always be ready with a response. Let's get this Brain Game playoff match up underway by starting with some awards. In today's pop-up culture, we're testing our players' knowledge of the 2024 Golden Globes. They might take a backseat to the Oscars and the Emmys, but today, they're getting top billing. So let's begin the 2024 Golden Globe Awards with Broughton, who won the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy for her role in Poor Things.
Our team's answer is Emma Stone.
That is correct. Question 2 in pop-up culture for Broughton. What HBO series about siblings fighting for control over their father's company won its 3rd Golden Globe for Best Television Drama Series?
Our team's answer is Succession.
That is correct. And last pop-up culture for Broughton. Born Joseph Herbert. What is this Tagalog-derived stage name of the comedian who hosted this year's show?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Green Level.
Our team's answer is pass.
Joe Coy, the answer we're looking for there. All right, now let's do some pop-up culture with Green Level. Who was the first Native American actress to win in the Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama category when she won for her role in Killers of the Flower Moon?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Broughton if you'd like to try.
I defer to Michael.
Our team's answer is Lily Gladstone.
Good deferral. That is correct. All right, now we're back with Green Level. What Hulu series centered on a Chicago sandwich shop won for Best Television Comedy Series? Chicago sandwich sounds good right now.
Our team's answer is Kim's Convenience Store.
That is incorrect. Broughton, would you like to try?
Our team's answer is The Bear.
The Bear is correct. And last pop-up culture for Green Level. What controversial former host won in the category for Best Performance in Stand-Up Comedy on Television?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton if you'd like to try.
Our team's answer is pass.
That's Ricky Gervais. He was, he's a wacky guy. But Emma Stone winning the Golden Globe over North Carolina native Fantasia Barrino in the color purple. Stone also won the Oscar for her role in Poor Things. All right, let's flip now to the news, our next category, which is headliners. Players, we've combed over local and national stories to test your knowledge of current events. You want to work together to find your best answer. Each team will begin with a visual clue. And we kick off headliners with Broughton. What chairperson of the North Carolina Republican Party was recently elected chair of the Republican National Committee?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Green Level.
Our team's answer is pass.
That's Michael Watley. Now we're back doing headliners with Broughton. In February, what U.S. space exploration company landed its Nova C lander on the moon?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Green Level.
Our team's answer is SpaceX.
Intuitive Machines is the answer we're looking for on that one. And last headliners for Broughton. How many U.S. Supreme Court justices dissented in the Trump versus Anderson case?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Green Level.
Our team's answer is pass.
The answer there is 0. None of them did. All right. Now we're going to do headliners with green level. On Super Tuesday, he won the Democratic primary for North Carolina governor. Who is the current North Carolina Attorney General?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is Josh Stein.
Josh Stein is the guy. Now we're back doing headliners with green level. What company had planned to start producing electric SUVs in Chatham County in July? The revised start time is sometime in 2025. Need something over there.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is pass.
The answer there is VinFast. And last headliners for green level. It's party time. In late February, an exploratory well in Minnesota found high concentrations of what noble gas that is useful in MRI machines? Need something over there, green level.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is neon.
That is incorrect. Helium. Helium, the answer we're looking for there. Helium, 7 times lighter than air, and nothing sends party like balloons and can make your voice sound funny, stuff like that. But let's pop over to our next category, which is across America. Teams, today we're looking for states by the way of their northernmost points. Listen carefully to the clues and earn points by identifying the correct U.S. state. Let's start across America, northernmost point with Broughton. What state's northernmost point is on its border with Idaho, northwest of Jackpot?
Our team's answer is Montana.
That is incorrect. Green level. Anything green level?
Our team's answer is pass.
Nevada, the answer we're looking for there. All right, we're back with Broughton. What state's northernmost point is on Barnhart Island in the St. Lawrence River?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to green level. Anything, you guys?
Our team's answer is pass.
Okay, New York, the answer we're looking for there. And last across America for Broughton. The town that used to share a name with the point has had a name change. But Point Barrow is still the northernmost point of what state?
Our team's answer is Alaska.
Alaska is correct. All right, across America with green level. Angle Inlet is removed from the rest of the United States by Lake of the Woods. In what state is it the northernmost point?
Our team's answer is Minnesota.
Minnesota is right. Question 2 and across America for green level. What state's northernmost point is on its border with Arkansas, northwest of Ida? Need something over there?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is pass.
Louisiana, the answer we're looking for. And last across America for green level. What state lies between the Mississippi River and the Appalachians, and its northernmost point lies in between the land between the Lakes National Recreation Area? Need something over there, green level. Anything?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is pass.
Tennessee, the answer we're looking for. Well, North Carolina's northernmost point is where our border meets Tennessee and Virginia's borders. It's called the Tri-Point. And try for points is what our teams will be doing after the break. We're playing word power with patterns plus arts and lit. Brain Game will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. These two teams looking to advance to the semifinals with a win after that first round of play. We have Broughton on the board with 80 points and Green Level with -20. It's time to find out how well our players can do now in filling in the blanks. In today's Word Power, we're going for fashion. Each question will be about a pattern or design element. You can look sharp and earn points by finding the word that fits in place. All right, let's begin Word Power with Broughton. 11 letters. Name the two-tone pattern that was popular at one time with Scottish lowland shepherds and named for its resemblance to a dog's molars.
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to green level.
Our team's answer is pass.
Houndstooth, the answer. All right, question 2 in word power for Broughton. 7 letters. Name the V-shaped pattern that is also the name of an energy corporation that started as a part of Standard Oil.
Our team's answer is Chevron.
Chevron is correct. And last word power for Broughton, 7 letters. What pattern is also known as Vichy check? It is white with one other color, usually blue, like Dorothy's dress from The Wizard of Oz.
Our team's answer is gingham.
That is correct. All right, time for word power patterns with green level. 11 letters. Name this arrangement of rectangles that is thought by some to look like the skeleton of a fish.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is herringbone.
Herringbone is correct. Now we're back with green level for word power. 6 letters. Name this pattern that is plaid, originally associated with the clans of Scotland. You gotta be spirited when you say Scotland.
Our team's answer is pass.
Broughton, would you like to try?
Our team's answer is tartan.
Tartan is correct. And last word power for green level, 7 letters. Name this teardrop or amoeba-shaped design of Persian origin, but named for a town in western Scotland.
Our team's answer is pass.
Broughton?
Our team's answer is pass.
The answer there is Paisley. Paisley Park, the name of Prince's home in Minnesota. Prince once wrote a song for the Vikings called Purple and Gold, which happens to be Broughton school colors. Green levels are navy blue and lime green, right? We got this right? Very good. All right. And none of that information is going to help you with your next category here, but arts and literature. Today we're covering some very popular authors, artists, and composers. Each team will get to start this round with a visual clue. We try to get good information, don't we? All right, arts and lit with Broughton. Here we go. He was famous in his own right eventually, but what Italian began his career forging a sculpture? Later works like David were good too.
Our team's answer is Michelangelo.
That is correct. Question 2 in arts and lit for Broughton. Since he was a lawyer, his second novel, The Firm, is about lawyers. Who is this author of legal thrillers who has sold over 250 million copies?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes to green level.
Our team's answer is pass.
John Grisham, the answer we're looking for. And last arts and lit for Broughton. This Frenchman thought symphonies were obsolete, so he wrote symphonic sketches, preludes, and etudes instead. Who is this composer of La Mer and his only opera, Pelleas and Melisande?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to green level.
Our team's answer is pass.
Claude Debussy is the answer we're looking for there. All right, let's do this arts and lit thing with green level. This is an example of Hangul, the writing system devised by a king to be used to write what language?
Our team's answer is Korean.
Korean is correct. Question 2 in arts and lit for green level. She's number 2 behind Shakespeare on the bestseller list for fiction. What mystery novelist wrote Murder on the Orient Express and The Mousetrap?
Our team's answer is pass.
Broughton, would you like to try?
Our team's answer is Agatha Christie.
That is the correct author. All right, back to green level for arts and lit here. What German composed for organ, keyboard, and strings during the Baroque period works such as the Well-Tempered Clavier and the Brandenburg Concertos?
Our team's answer is Beethoven.
That is incorrect. Broughton, would you like to try?
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer there is Johann Sebastian Bach. All right, teams, good news. We made it to our second break in the action here. But when we come back, we're going Dutch with Name Game, looking for some notable Netherlanders. Plus, crunching numbers and rocket science. Brain Game will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. Great playoff action going on today. We have Broughton on the board with 200 points and Green Level in there at -20. Both teams just 3 wins away from being Brain Game champions. We also have a substitute that is now in the game. We'd like to welcome for Broughton. We have Nate is now in the game. He has the Science Olympiad shirt and he's ready to go. All right. In today's name game, we're hopping on a flight to Holland, to the land of tulips and stroopwafel. Teams, you can earn points by correctly naming the notable Dutch inhabitants. So they'll be all over this today, I'm sure. All right, we're going Dutch with Broughton first. Here we go. Even though she lived in Amsterdam for over 10 years, she was actually never a Dutch citizen. She was born in Germany. Her diary has been published in over 70 languages. Name her.
Our team's answer is Anne Frank.
Anne Frank is correct. His 2 major voyages circumnavigated Australia. He named the island that now bears his name Van Diemen's Land after his boss. Who is this Dutch navigator?
Our team's answer is pass.
Green Level, would you like to try that one? Anything, you guys?
Our team's answer is pass.
That is Abel Tasman, the answer we're looking for there. And last name game for Broughton. What Dutch astronomer hypothesized that billions of comets surround the solar system in a cloud that now bears his name?
Our team's answer is Oort.
That is correct. All right, now let's do name game going Dutch with Green Level. She was executed by the French in World War I as a German spy, but she was actually a spy for the French. What was the Malaysian stage name for this Dutch femme fatale?
Our team's answer is pass.
Broughton, would you like to try?
Our team's answer is pass.
Matahari, the answer we're looking for. Question 2 in name game for Green Level. What Dutchman was the executor of Vermeer's will and commonly known as the father of microbiology?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is Anton von Leeuwenhoek.
Well said, and you are correct. Now, let's go back to Green Level for their last name game question. At the end of World War II, he raced to save Max Planck from the Red Army. One of his astronomical theories was that small planets could have been formed in a belt beyond Neptune. Name him.
Our team's answer is Kuiper.
That is correct. All right, players, have your pencils and scratch paper at the ready. It is time now for crunching numbers. You now have twice as much time to answer your questions. If you're still stumped, then you can always pass to the other team. So everyone should be working toward an answer. Let's begin crunching numbers with Broughton. A reflection transforms the points 3-4 to 310 and 115 to 1-1. About what line are the points reflected? That's a lot of calculating, Ilya. Need something over there, Broughton? Anything?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Green Level if you want to take a shot at that. Anything, you guys?
Our team's answer is x equals 7.
That is incorrect. Y equals 7. All right, back to Broughton for crunching numbers. Suppose A and B are positive integers and that A squared minus B squared is 39 and A minus B is greater than 1. What is the value of A plus B?
Our team's answer is pass.
Green Level, you want to take a try at that? Anything, you guys?
Our team's answer is 13.
13 is correct. Now, last crunching numbers with Broughton. What is the maximum value of the function f of x equals 5 minus 3 times cosine of x?
Our team's answer is 8.
8 is correct. All right, now we're crunching numbers with Green Level. The fraction 2 to the 4th power times 6 squared times 9 cubed over 64 is equivalent to an integer power of 3. What is the power? Need something, green level?
Our team's answer is 8.
8 is correct. All right, sticking with green level for crunching numbers. In triangle ABC, side AB is congruent to side AC. If the measure of angle A is 50 degrees, what is the measure of angle B?
Okay, so just 180 minus 130 over 265, right? So we'll do it properly. So AB and AC. A is 50, so 65 and 65. Our team's answer is 65.
65 is correct. And last crunching numbers for green level. How many sides does a regular polygon have if the measure of each interior angle is 170 degrees? Need something over there, green level?
Our team's answer is 36.
36 is correct. Good calculating on everybody's part today. Well, good news, players. You've made it through the always difficult math portion of Brain Game. We're on now to rocket science, which means there are only 6 questions left before the final round. We're covering chemistry, biology, and physics, and more. Each team will start with a visual clue. We kick off rocket science with Broughton. According to the image shown, what is the name for point 3?
Our team's answer is equivalence point.
That's correct. Question 2 in rocket science for Broughton. Common among European royalty, what inherited generic disorder prevents the blood from clotting properly?
Our team's answer is hemophilia.
Hemophilia is right. And last rocket science for Broughton, represented by the lowercase Greek letter omega, what physical quantity represents the speed at which an object rotates?
Our team's answer is torque.
That is incorrect. Green level, would you like to try?
Our team's answer is angular velocity.
Angular velocity is correct. Now, we are rocket scientists with green level. A species that is created and consumed during a chemical reaction and is not shown in the overall equation goes by what helpful name?
Our team's answer is intermediate.
That is correct. Question 2 in rocket science for green level. Forming most of the Earth's surface, but very little of its volume. Which type of rock is formed by the settling and compaction of particles?
Our team's answer is sedimentary.
Sedimentary is right. Last rocket science for green level. The first transatlantic one of these signals was broadcast by Marconi from Ireland to Newfoundland in 1902. What is this radio innovation? Need something over there?
Our team's answer is pass.
Broughton?
Our team's answer is telegram.
Answer we're looking for there is wireless. Wireless, all right. Well, we're globetrotting across the Pacific to find which one of these 2 schools will be taking another step toward the Brain Game Championship. The final question of the day when Brain Game returns, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. We hope you're playing along on TV or your favorite device. If you want more information on the smartest 30 minutes on television, go to WRAL.com and type the search words Brain Game for the season schedule, final scores, and to even watch past episodes. Our regular round of play ended with Broughton on the board at 280 and green level in there at 120. Up to 200 points are now on the table, and it all comes down to our game's all-important final question. Each team determine how much to risk on globetrotting during the commercial break. Teams, here is your final question. What country's name means Lion City? It became independent in 1965 when it was expelled from Malaysia. Stay tuned. We'll find out the final answer, which team will be in this year's Final Four. Brain Game will be right back, everyone.
A waterfall made of fire. Goats that defy gravity. A turning point in history. A palace carved out of clay. A place where we grew wings. A thunderstorm beneath your feet. An eternal torch, and an enduring dream. National parks are extraordinary. So is the support you give them.
Call it drive, call it motivation, or even determination. We all have a spark, something that burns within, a drive to prove ourselves, motivation to succeed, determination to prove them wrong, a spark to do the unexpected. It's time to fuel that spark, ignite your future. Wake Tech.
Tomorrow morning, get your WRAL certified accurate forecast live every 10 minutes. Big jump in rainfall totals just east of Raleigh. Now that's coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. The teams are locked in with their final answers to today's final question, which is, what country's name means Lion City? It became independent in 1965 when it was expelled from Malaysia. Let's go to our teams. Green level, please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer was Singapore.
That is correct. You risked 120 points. That brings your game total to 240. Good job on green level's part, everybody, right? Yeah? All right. Now, Broughton, please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is Singapore.
Also correct. You risked 7 points. That brings your game total to 287. So with that final score of 287, Broughton is today's Brain Game winner, everybody. How about that? Ooh, ah. Nice job. Well, congratulations to Broughton. Please join us next week when Wake County Schools will go head-to-head, Raleigh Charter versus Green Hope High School. Thank you so much for watching Brain Game, everyone. The smartest 30 minutes on TV.